Hi and welcome to a new historic video. Today we're playing a very fun and kind of spicy deck, which is inspired by the modern version of Lizard Wizards, which was created by Aspiring Spike, so shout out to Spike. And this deck is an adaptation of that deck for historic. So we lose Counterspell and a few other cards, but I think this deck is still quite viable in this kind of format. So essentially the deck is like a tempo value deck, which is centered around playing wizards, but it is not an aggressive deck. You essentially just want to get value with your cards, with Tamiyo, with the Amulet, with Flame of Anor. It also has counter spells which are a bit more expensive, such as Invert Polarity, which if it resolves and you gain control of the spell is usually backbreaking. You also have Snapcaster Mages, so it's a very different deck from the usual wizards. This is like a tempo mid-range deck, also with some elements of control. We also have Thrasher. This card has been very surprising to me because it didn't seem very good, but it's actually, I think it's a very good card. The ability is a bit like a Ledger Shredder, which is very powerful. You can really select your cards and get some value, discarding lands. And the Convoke is actually very relevant in this deck. You can sometimes cast spells for free, just with the help of Thrasher and Tamiyo and Snapcaster. And you can also cast Convoke spells exiled with Amulet, which is also a very relevant factor. So we're also playing Ether Spike, which I don't know how it will go, because we don't have, as we said, 2 mana counter spells, but I think this deck produces so much energy that this may be good enough, because usually you just counter and the opponent doesn't have any extra lands, so you just force spike them, and in the end game you may have to spend maybe 3-4 energy, but still good if you counter a very important spell. So let's try this. It's a 2 mana counter spell with a colorless, so I think it may be playable. The final, you also have the Flames of Anor, which they need no introduction. They're like probably the best card in the deck with a wizard. They're really good, usually a 3/4/1, so this is the core of the deck. And then we also have a card I think is quite interesting. It's not widely played. It's one of these weird alchemy cards, which are only digital. So this guy essentially is like a 2 mana do 2 damage, which is really bad, obviously. But then it has an extra thing that when you cast another spell, such as, for example, Tune the Narrative, Discharge, anything, instant of sorcery, you get to exile the top 3 cards, and you may play one of these cards until the end of your turn. So it's like let's say like a bolt, not a bolt, but a burn spell that cantrips if you do it right. And it also has lots of synergy with the rest of the deck. I included it because you can convoke one of these 3 cards with Thrasher. You can do damage with Unstable Amulet if you cast them. So it's a bit of an experimental card, but I think 2 may be fine against all the aggro decks that are now in the format. So let's try 2 and see how it goes. At least it's a very interesting card too. So let's see how it goes, and yeah, let's get on to some matches. Okay, so this hand I think it's pretty good actually. Some energy, this card is really good. Some amulets, yeah, definitely keep. It's also good that we are first. We will, obviously I'll turn the narrative the first turn and play probably Thrasher, so it can get going instead of the amulet. So playing against an energy deck. Okay, let's see. Interesting. So Naya. Okay, it's not bad for later turns, but we have to get going with Thrasher. This card is much better than I expected. The body is really relevant, cannot get easily killed. The effect is almost like a Ledger Shredder at the beginning of your upkeep, and the Convoke is also like really relevant with its own ability and also with Unstable Amulet. Okay, okay, so we're playing against Primal Prayer's combo, which is a very good deck, so I really don't like this. I will yeah, I think we need all the counter spells here. So can play the ball just paying 1 mana. But the thing is, when they get exiled, I will have to counter probably something, and I won't be able to play them on the turn. So I think I'll play Tamiyo instead. And leave some... This should be enough to counter the Primal Prayers, which he may go for it, because if he resolves, it's almost like an instant win. So let's just play this. Cannot convoke because it's only non-creature spells plus this creature is red. But, and yeah, let's attack with this for 1. And see what he does. If he doesn't cast the prayers, I will kill this so that I can get some energy and slow him down. But I think he'll probably go for it. Like, yeah, that's what I do either. So, looking actually good, like really good here. I only have to spend one energy. So, yeah, that was excellent. And I have 3 energy now. Another party Thrasher. I don't think I want this. I think I'll do this. Okay, land is not bad, even if it's... So here... I think it's better to keep the spike and the clue. That's where Tamiyo shines. You can just hold up counter spells much better, because then you don't waste the mana. So this card is like so good. I don't mind this. I really, really, really like this card in kind of mid-rangey tempo decks because of this. Okay. More energy. I think this deck actually got like a very high mythic place. That's why it got famous. It's a really, really good deck. One of the best combo decks in the format. But against tempo, usually I think you have a pretty decent matchup. So, yeah. Clue being amazing, absolutely amazing here. Flame of Anor, it's also great. Oh, I think he was planning on killing with Galvanic. He has something. I don't know why he's not killing it. Okay, so we'll definitely don't want both. So we could use this as a draw too. Or we could use this to get more energy. I think this may be better actually. So just exile this, just do it for 0. And also we already have, and then we have more energy for the other spike. So this until end of this turn. Yeah. So yeah, I think I will attack with both. Okay. We could actually flip it. We could flip it and negate the removal. If we draw a land, we still have Ether Spike. But then we lose this. It's kind of a fancy play, but I don't really like it. We already have one engine here, so I think I'll just let him spend the energy. It's a fancy play though. You can actually protect the Tamiyo against removal. I really like that. Yeah, let's just do this. Yes. I don't wanna pay anything. Confirm 0. Okay. And end turn. If he does nothing, I will draw 2. Hopefully he just casts like a creature and I can get full value. I will not counter this. It's good value for him, but I think we can outvalue him easily with this card and Oral Flames, and we can actually, obviously... Oh, wait, we can actually kill it. So that's even better. Malevolent Rumble. Yeah, I won't counter any of the like tutor effects. I just want to counter Primal Prayers. This deck is... Maybe this one... We'll see, we'll see. But yeah. Draw, destroy. So destroy, really nice card. I love Flame of Anor so much, such a good card. Okay, he's gonna kill the... He's not, okay. Oh, he is. He's thinking about it. So here, I think we do want everything, also the land. I think this is good, so I think I'll just discard this. And obviously just play this. Now we have another land. And yeah, now I think we can play this. And let's see what we hit. I love all the synergies. This deck is so awesome, so fun. Okay, obviously not great, but that's fine. We have lots of energy to get lots of value. This card is busted. I think this card is better than Iteration in this deck, like considerably better. You could play both because it has some synergy with the Parry Thrasher. You can convoke your stuff, but so I think we toughness 2 or less. Yeah, I think we try and gain control of this. If he has Primal Prayers, he gets us, which I don't like. But I think the upside is good enough that if we can fetch like a Ral or something. I think if he had Primal Prayers, he probably would have played it. It's close. Okay, let's counter this. Oh, lost the flip. You win by the polarity and lose by the polarity. Okay, so I will discard a land here. Another, I think, what do we want better? I think a Tamiyo is great. It's also... Yeah, let's see what we get here. I'm mindful of getting enough energy for the other spike, but we also have like the Galvanic to get more energy, so I think it's worth it to just see what we get. Another land. Oh, we actually lost the other one. Oh, I see, I understand. Okay, that's it's fine. It's not a big loss. We prefer to actually have it untapped, so that's okay. Yeah, let's play Tamiyo. Oh, so many synergies. Love it, love it. We also have this card, which I thought it would be an interesting card to test. It's obviously just an arena card, it's just digital, but it has, when you cast this essentially is like a bolt that cantrip, so you can actually exile the top 3 cards after you cast this spell from your library and cast them. And the interesting thing is that you can convoke them with Parry Thrasher, so that's also great. I will hold control here, and I will obviously kill it very fast here, so hold control because otherwise it gets to the end to the beginning of the combat. Pay 3, kill it. We're outgrinding him quite hard now. So it's gonna be interesting. Let's see how good this combination of these three things. Lots of little synergies here. This card, I think in a vacuum, is not really that good, but I think in this deck it could be good because now we'll get to kill the Guide of Souls and then get some extra value on our turn, probably. Another Guide of Souls. Yeah, I will kill the first, so he gets less energy. Can stop holding control now. Still have the Ether Spike to counter something. Although it's becoming much worse now because we're going to spend the energy with... Okay, Flame of Anor. You know what? I think now we probably just don't want this anymore. We'll try to heal him maybe with all these cards. Okay, so I do like this a lot. Oh, okay, so that's awesome. Let's just... Oh, we cannot convoke it, but that's okay. Let's just see what do we get with this. Okay, that's very good actually, because now we have a counter spell, and it costs just... Oh no, it costs the less because it's just fully colored. That's okay, but this costs much less now. We could flip Ral. Can we kill him here? No, we don't have enough burn, I think. Could flip Tamiyo with Flame of Anor, but I want to have this available. So I think we attack with Tamiyo, and then we have Clue plus Flame of Anor. Man, this deck is so fun. And yeah, I think it's much safer to just keep this up, even though it's a bit more inefficient, and let's see what the opponent has, because in the long term we will win for sure. That's okay, that does absolutely nothing. I think he's done. Like, let's see the last card in his hand. What is this? Okay, it's perfect. Let's just draw 2 cards. Kill this. Oh, I forgot about the bolt. That's fine. Okay, we'll waste the bolt, but that's fine. It's okay. Yeah. So great game. Really good showing for this deck and all the synergies, and also like very, very fun to play. So nice. So let's see here. Have a pretty good hand. Some energy generators, Party Thrasher, really good card. The Amulet, a Snapcaster, definitely keeping this. We're not on the play, which is unfortunate. We're playing against Wizards, so we'll have to find some of our menu removal spells really quickly, otherwise it could get ugly. Right, we do have like a lot. Being on the draw against Wizards, not great. Okay. Kept a 1-lander. Wow. Okay. Think. Kept a 1-landers, which is good and bad, because if he draws a land, we're probably dead. Flame of Anor is fine. I think we start... He cannot kill this next turn, because he won't be able to Flame of Anor. So I think we take the opportunity to just play the Thrasher and start filtering, because we really need to find the removal here. Yeah, it's going full aggro. Now we can actually Flame of Anor too, so it's good. Okay, so looking pretty good. We could not... I think we'll still do, because we may hit something good, and depending I will charge. Okay, so this was great. It was amazing. Because now we can actually do it with Convoke and just play this tapped. We could play this untapped for charge, but I definitely think it's not correct. So yeah, that was awesome. 2 cards. Oops. Creature. Ha! I love convoking spells. We can now play this to keep up this charge. But I think it's actually better to just do this and hope he doesn't have like a... Yeah. Just lost 2 mana. 2 mana screw, but still kind of an interesting showing of the power of the deck, even with a gimped opponent, that is for sure. Okay, so this hand seems fine. It's a good mix of removal and some wizards, so I'll definitely keep it. Play turn 2 parry Thrasher, playing against wizards, so it's good that we're on the play. This card is quite bad against wizards because he cannot kill the Symmetry Sage, but can kill the 1 mana prowess red guy. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, just play this. Hopefully doesn't play anything, so I can play my Thrasher. I'll still play my Thrasher turn 2 because he cannot Flame of Anor if I am on the play, and he actually played this, so it's also good. We could kill it, but I think getting this on is better because he cannot really kill it with anything. Well, except 2 red removal spells, but that would be fine, like a 2-for-1, because Galvanic Discharge, the first time obviously you can only do 3 damage. So really good that it has 4 toughness. I think the 4 toughness makes it playable actually. It's all the difference. He will try and... I won't block because he will try and kill it. Tune the narrative. Very weird that he's playing. It's like a weird mix of wizards and tune the narrative. But now we have... I think at this point I think I don't want this against wizards. We can maybe flashback later, but let's see. Okay, so we can actually... Oh, this is great. Can exile this. That's so good. And now we can... play Tamiyo. And I cannot do anything else, so I'll just pay 1 with Tamiyo. Pay 1 with this and pay 1 with this. I love this card so much, Party Thrasher. Oh my god, I actually flip it. I didn't realize. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. When this text goes off, it just goes off hard. That's awesome. Okay, he may get some... If he has the haste creature stuff, oof, I was afraid of that. But he can actually not kill it with because of the Tamiyo ability, so that's actually very relevant here. Tamiyo just shining star here. And we don't want another Party Thrasher, so I'll just do this, hope for a land. Yeah, I think I want a land. And I think here we may just Flame of Anor again. We could snap... oh no, we don't have a Galvanic. discharge, so we definitely want to kill this. So yeah, let's just do this. This card is busted. Creature. Let's just play this. We cannot play anything more, so let's just do this. +1 in case. I think we attack. Maybe not. I don't think it's worth it. If he has like a hasty creature, I think it's better to just keep it as a blocker to protect Tamiyo and my life total. Yeah. I'm gonna block this, but okay, he's really obsessed with killing Tamiyo, which I think is great. Like 1 mana and it does less damage now, so okay. We don't want this for sure. Oh, we can actually play this with a convoking Snapcaster. So I think we'll do a very fancy play here of Snap, Flame of Anor. Yeah. Oh, so good. He may have Spell Pierce. Most wizard decks don't play Spell Pierce. Would be really bad. So we could be more conservative and maybe just do this and keep this up. But I think I'll go for the fancy play here. I think it's rare that they have Spell Pierce. They almost none of the list play them main deck. So 2 cards. How many cards have I drawn with Flame of Anor? A ton. And wait, because this is not over. Because I can cast this with the Snapcaster. I love this so much. And now again, I think I'll keep it just in case he has a hasty creature, or well, he has this, so we have to be very mindful. And I don't mind chumping. We have so much card advantage that if this die, that's completely fine. So looking really good. I love this deck when it goes off. It's just so many little synergies, very fun, very cool interactions. So we'll discard this, getting so much value from this Thrasher. Okay, so we're getting this, casting Oral, and
my genius is rotting.
Yeah, this is so good because now we can cast this. We could flip it. But I think I prefer to play, you know, a bit more control-ish here. We are the control deck after all. So no rush. We have the discount here. So now I think we can just start attacking, and obviously it's just looking extremely good. I really like Ral in this deck. It's not only for Storm. I think this deck, you know, we get 1 mana. This becomes much better with 1 mana. This is obviously insanely better with 1 mana. Also the modal land card. So with Snap, we can now snap Flame of Anor, if I'm not mistaken. This is also the graveyard, right? Yeah. Giganta. We can actually do this just to troll him. Yeah, I think in this case actually better because he spent 5 mana, so... Sorry, mate. Just... I know it's annoying to get remanded. So at this point I think we're just... Guys, just super dead. We'll just discard this. It's okay. Have everything we want. Let's just play the this amulet. Oh, I can actually... Ooh. So how can I... Non-creature, so I can... How can I choose... Okay, let's see. I don't know, I'll flip the Ral, just to be fancy. Yeah, so let's cast this. I'll pay this. Oh my god, this is awesome. Just activate ability. Nerf polarity is good. So we can actually we can actually play this card with the convoking too. So we activate the bolt with this. Remember, we have a bolt waiting here. We lost the flip. Oh my god, so much value. We'll play another bolt here. I think I'll do this. Going off. Lost the flip again, that's okay. Can still try another time. And remember, we can still cast the polarity, just... Oh my god, so much value. Not winning our flips though. That's a bit unfortunate. Still have this counter. Let's just, let's just continue. I want to continue this party. So let's do this. Cast this. More value. We're getting a bit low with the rally. It's quite unfortunate, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, quite unfortunate, but still okay. So much value. Oh, I didn't realize he was trying to kill us with Giganta. This is an interesting card for Wizards. I do like it. Giganta. Yeah, I think we'll just force. We could try and get control of it. No, we cannot cast it right now. So yeah, let's just do this. Should pay 1. I'm really liking Ether Spike in this deck. Really cool. Really, really cool. This is... Yeah, this is... It's not until end of turn, it's always... Oh my god, so much value. We're just having fun here. Like, the guy's super dead, but... Come on, man. So nice. Okay. We'll get a land. We will play this land. Let's see if we can do some cool stuff. Okay. Okay. Not liking that we're getting so many lands. That's okay. Let's just do this for value. I mean, just to draw cards. So, just draw 2 cards. Quite unlucky, like not winning any flip. We've lost like 5 straight flips here. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. Alright, let's just attack with everything. Yeah, just play the Thrasher, and we could try and flip this one more time to try and get like this to kill him, but obviously we're still doing great. But I'll be honest, it was it dealt us 6 damage and it didn't flip, which is very, very rare. I think the chances are like 0.5%. If anybody wants to do the math, it's like really low, but still fun. We get to keep doing more stuff, so that's okay. That's fine. Like, I think I could have probably maybe killed him with doing it, but this is so fun. I like convoking spells. try and, you know, be safe with it. Good thing is when I choose the amount of energy I want to spend, he cannot respond anymore, so it's really good. I know exactly how much to spend, you know? So just 3. And the guy is dead. Good game. Again, I think this game would have been like much faster, but we still won like handily. Very nice game. Okay, so this hand is pretty good, I'd say. Tamiyo turn 1, some counter magic, wizards. Yeah, it's good. So I love Tamiyo so much turn 1. This card, I think it's probably the best planeswalker, at least for historic. Rally is really good in pure storm decks. I think Rally is also quite good in general, but I think overall the best one is Tamiyo. So we're playing against the Boros deck, which is really powerful. This deck is very, very scary. I think we keep up some counter magic and not play Ral yet. Just attack with this. Looking for some galvanic discharges and some removal. We do have like a lot. Flame of Anor would also be great. So, oh, so it's the it's the Convoke deck, which makes sense. Huh. So if he doesn't play anything, I think I'll just crack the clue. Yeah. Also great. Oh, Flame of Anor. That's awesome. So let's just... Oh, the +1 from Tamiyo is so good against Convoke. Boros Convoke. Which one? I think this is actually more dangerous than this one because the energy gaining and the ability is just so... This card is busted. I think it's one of the best creatures of the set now that I've played against it. Okay, so let's get a clue. And we can actually flip it if he doesn't have a protection spell. So, target a player. Yeah. Yeah, that's so good. So, +1. I mean, a 1-mana Planeswalker, it's always insane. People undervalue these kind of abilities because they're not very flashy, but you have to understand that this card costs 1 mana and it's very easy to flip, so it is really good. Okay. It's going after Tamiyo, which I don't mind. Yeah. Reminds me of the Jace Brim's Prodigy, which was also very, very annoying to kill because of the -2. Okay, so we're popping off here. I think... we could sacrifice this and get the Flame of Anor and play it with Ral. And actually maybe, I think this may be worth it. I do like Tamiyo for the +1 though. Could also just hold up some counter magic. Keep it a bit more like slower. But we would have to probably chump this. You know what? I think I'll do this. So return this card. Play Ral. Kill this. Draw 2 cards. Hopefully flip it. Yeah, I think I'll flip it. And just +1. That's so many cards. I'll discard the Party Thrasher. Your turn. Again, I think this card, even in this kind of tempo decks, is really good. The normal side is quite good with Flame of Anor, and the flip side is like an Electrolyze, so like it. Essentially now we'll try to kill all the creatures and keep also counter them, because this starts getting some... Oh my god, it's going to kill it. What the hell? Wow, that's really good. Okay. Okay. So here we'll play Otawara. Party Thrasher. And probably kill the Ocelot Pride, because he will get a Sen next turn, and try to maybe counter something with Spike. We could also... No, we cannot cast Polarity right now. Yeah, we can actually. Adeline. We could try and take control of this. But I think it's much safer to just Spike this and then... so I'll kill this, spend 2, Ether Spike, unless you pay 3. Then I can block this. Thank you, opponent. So we'll we'll discard a land. Oh, very nice. Get an amulet, start popping off. Could convoke this, but I think I like it as a blocker. But let's see, so I want like 4 mana to charge and polarity. So I think I may actually convoke this, because I do want like the 4 mana here. And I'll just get hit for 2, the cat. So yeah, let's do this. See what we get here. Tamiyo. I think we play this because he can block the cat, and I think, let's see if I must counter, because they usually play before attacks. They got lots of haste creatures, so let's see. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell this is, but we want non-gnome creatures. I don't know what this is, but I think I'll just, you know, take the time to just counter it. Okay. That's awesome. Whoa. So I'll block this and take 3. I think that's fine. Card is so cool. I don't think it's that good. 3 mana is a lot, but it's definitely very fun. Very fun card. So I think now we're popping off. Oh, we can actually play another RAL. That's great. So let's just play RAL. We can also flip Tamiyo and flip RAL. So I think let's start with, yeah, tune the narrative, popping off here. If we win, I think I'll flip it immediately because I don't want to keep losing life. Okay, so first, wait. Let's it's getting a bit complicated. That's fine. Ral doesn't want to flip. Kill this. Let's attack with this. Give this to block. Get some weird artifact here. Try and flip Ral, and we'll definitely flip Tamiyo. Oh my god, Ral really doesn't want to flip. Okay. Let's see if we get anything here. Snapcaster is good. And let's just do this. And yeah, Ral not flipping so many times, it's honestly quite unlucky, but I think the card is still fine, but it's true that, you know, it got us quite low, so I don't know. I only have 2, but that's why we test. I think it's still worth it. Like when it flips, it's like really good, and to be honest, it usually flips. Like it's quite rare, but it's true that in this case, you know, it's almost killing us. So okay, so here, lots of options. First things first. I think we Flame of Anor. No, maybe not. We just do this. Just spend as little mana as possible. Just kill this. Finally flipped. Thank you. So we have to worry now about getting killed. And now we can see if it flips, I think it's actually awesome. Can kill this. It's an electrolyze. Awesome. It's really nice. We have Snapcaster, invert polarity, have clues, we have everything we want. He doesn't have cards. Let's just attack with everything. We definitely want this. See if we can get. Oh no, we need the snap. So never mind. Game is won. Good showing. All the planeswalkers here. Why not? I want to gain life, so let's just try and take control of this. Super nice. Yeah, we got control of a Guide of Souls. Plus we get energy, so good game. Good game. Okay, so let's see. I think this is a keepable hand. Good mix of removal and some value. So let's just keep it. We need to draw a wizard. Tamiyo would be great. Party Thrasher too. Almost any of the wizards would be just awesome. So, and we have quite a lot of them. So let's see if we can draw them. Otherwise, I'll just play turn 2 Amulet, which is still a great play. Probably playing against the Boros deck, or maybe the mono white. So here, I think I won't play Ral yet. I will combine it with Flame of Anor. If possible, we could kill this, but I want to be efficient. So I think I'll just get the Amulet and start getting some value. I cannot cast anything right now, so I'll just wait to conceal a bit of information. So it's the Boros deck. This deck is really powerful, but this is the non-Lurus version, so he probably has the Titan, Flage. I think the Lurus version is quite a bit better, but deck is just pretty busted in general. All versions. Not great. Not great at all. Okay, that was insane. God. Like, this is insane. Look at this. This is insane. Like, turn 2? This is busted. This is just insane. I am like... insane. Turn 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, and this can flip. I don't think we're winning this. Okay. So I think we'll have to try and flip this. And kill the Guide of Souls. This card is way too good at getting energy. Did not win the flip, so not the end of the world, because at least it doesn't die. But it's also a good blocker for the Raptor, so maybe it's not that bad actually. And we have a Wizard next turn, so maybe actually I think I shouldn't flip it, even if I had won the roll. This card is so powerful. It makes your cards almost unblockable because this is so dangerous when it flips. He may try to Helix his own cat to flip it. Again, I don't think I can block this. Like, this card flip is just way too good. That's another way to flip it. Well. Well, this card is busted. Not looking great at all. Let's see what we get. Snapcaster. It's not bad. I think we have to snap discharge and try and kill this, because this will just destroy us. But it's not great. Can we afford to let all this damage go through? Not sure really. Eight, 9. We really need a wizard for the flame. But I think I need to block. It's just too much otherwise. Okay. We don't have another wizard. Will this be enough? Probably not. think we just die, right? So any of these an artifact. Yeah. We're just dead. I don't know, maybe he's scared of attacking with everything, but we're just super dead here. Yep. Now this is an artifact, right? Player, let's kill the raptor. Yeah, we're dead. Actually, Xaxis. Okay, good game. I do think like the opposing deck seemed like on another level than our deck, like insanely powerful. That was almost broken. But still a fun game. So this hand is great, I think. We have Tamiyo, we have some countermagics, Flame of Anor. We go first. Hand is great. Hand is great. Tamiyo, probably best card in the deck. Well, maybe Flame of Anor, but this card is on turn 1 is so good, like really underrated. So hopefully it doesn't kill it and it can start getting some value. Playing against no companion, so probably not wizards. Maybe the Boros deck with Flage. It's Izzet, but not wizards. Okay, fortunately it's very weird. Maybe it's like an energy deck like this, because no Giganta means that it's probably not wizards. So here we could try and play Ral. Could also try an Ether Spike. I don't know what he's playing. Try and flip it next turn. I think I'll just be efficient and just, since I don't know what I'm playing against, hopefully it doesn't kill it and it can start getting some value. Oh, what is this? Oh, so it's a haste deck. Okay. Okay, that's fine. But now the reward is really high. That's why, because now we can Flame of Anor for 2 mana and keep Ether Spike. It's in, again, I think this card is actually worth it in this deck. It's also easy to flip, so yeah. I think it's definitely worth it. So can we play Basic Island? I think we can. We could try and leave this charge. Yeah, let's first Flame of Anor and see what we draw. That's the correct thing to do. Yeah, Flame of Anor for 2 mana is busted. Like, it's already a very good card, but now we can actually exile it, which I don't mind, just with 3 loyalty. That's still great. Still great. I'll just +1 so I can invert polarity. And I could also, you know what? I'll keep my options open here and maybe discharge. We'll hopefully wait to have a Tamiyo in play or some other blue permanent to -2. Unstable definitely countering this. Archetype looking really good again. We just have to pay. Yeah. Okay, that was great. Deck is, the hand is really good. Sorry, I didn't even explain my key, but the hand is just, I think, excellent. We did some removal here, but we have Tamiyo, which is always the best. So it's just play this and playing against the Boros deck, but it's weird that they're playing Soul Warden. They usually only play the Guide of Souls. I think he's trying to remove my Tamiyo with Galvanic Discharge. Next turn, I think, yeah, Static Prism. That's okay because it will tax his energy, and it's like a 1-mana creature, so I think it's perfectly fine. Instead of killing my party Thrasher, because now he will have to spend more energy with the Galvanic Discharge, and I think he would have used Galvanic Discharge if he had it. Okay, I am completely mistaken, because now he has to spend more energy, so I don't think this was optimal. Like, it's much better to, but that's fine, that's okay. Lots of removal here, I don't like. Hopefully no more energy. That would be awesome. Oh, that's good. No, it's not good. We don't have Galvanic yet. We'll play our Amulet, looking for Discharge, any kind of removal. Flame of Anor is fine. It's actually great because next turn we can Ral Flame, which is a combo that I really like. We're gonna be a bit low on life. You have to sack this unless he spends like a discharge to get energy. I think he's thinking about it, but otherwise we get our Tamiyo back. So again, I really like this card, but it has a cost, so yeah. Hopefully it cannot grow it above. Do we champ? I don't think so. I think we'll try to stabilize just champing with Snap next turn until we can like combine 2 burn spells here. So because we can flip it next turn too. Yeah. It's a big chunk of damage, but it's okay. I don't mind it, you know. It's okay. Alright. So under a lot of pressure here, but it's fine. We'll definitely champ next turn this one, but oh no, we should champ with Ral. We could also, if we win the flip, we can actually kill this. So let's do this.
Another day, another job.
Yeah, I don't like this, but getting really big. 2 cards, so player. I think it's very risky. We could try and YOLO this and try and kill him, just flipping the Ral. I think maybe it's the only correct play because so bad. Okay. If we flip the Ral, we may win. If not, probably not winning here. Yes, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Thank you, opponent. Thank you. Still looking kind of difficult. You can snap next turn, but we are on the verge of dying. Yeah. Okay. Oh, now we can actually just not just Tamiyo. Yeah, I think this is much better. I really want to kill this, like, but I need to keep killing the things that get so big, but we may be able to stabilize in here, so... Okay, and next turn we can repeat this, so let's just do again. Tamiyo. I'll just do this before it grows bigger. This. Okay. Oh, and we flip it. Oh, that's awesome. Tamiyo is so good in this deck. I always forget that you can flip it on the same turn, because now they attack for 0 right now. Unless he gets another creature, but still, like, so good. Yeah. Okay. It was an insane draw. Wow. That was great. Just lures in hand. I think we're stabilizing. This is... He cannot attack for anything. Just for 0. Okay. This was insane. I love this so much. And we can even just +1 again. Protect our life total. Snapcaster. We have some... We can counter the... Yeah, I think we just counter the lures. We can play the amulet to get some energy, but I think I won't use the energy. I want to spike this, so we need at least 3 energy. So I think first thing first, we just keep it slow. We can also like sink into stupor. Just get 2 energy. I don't think we need 2 counter spells. Yeah, that was a great showing. That was really, really fun. Overall, the deck felt great in general. I would change a few things. I'm not really sure of the invert polarities. I think they're a bit slow in this metagame with the Boros deck, which seemed like a pretty bad matchup. Very aggressive, very good card quality. So I may put like maybe more removal and just keep 1, maybe 2 polarities or none. But aside from that, I didn't like the Electrostatic Blast that much. This was like a fancy card I wanted to play because it's an arena card. It's a very interesting effect. You can convoke the cards that you exile with Electrostatic Blast with the party Thrasher, and you do extra damage with Unstable Amulet. So the synergy is there. It seemed like really fun, but overall I think it's very clunky. Just two mana for 2 damage is too little, and then when you cast another spell you get 3 cards, but many times you cannot even cast them. So I think it was a bit clunky. All the other deck I enjoyed very much. I think the Ral is the only card that I'm not sure about. I think I would still keep it because being able to with 4 mana Ral and Flame is insane. It's so good. And the -2 is also like really good. It's an Electrolyze. It's easy to flip. You can ultimate sometimes, eventually just casting out, chaining a few cantrips and spells. The only thing that I don't like, obviously, is that it can really do a lot of damage if it doesn't flip. It depends on luck, but in one game I think it didn't flip in like 7. I lost 7 flips, so that was 7 damage, which isn't likely, but you have to take this into account against aggro deck. So I think I would keep the 2. I do like the card, but you have to understand that there's an element of luck in this card, and you have to take it into account. So you may lose some games because of the flips. And as for the rest, again, I really like everything. Snaps felt great. Tamiyo, I think, is the best card in this deck. Tune the Narrative is a very good enabler. What can I say of Flame of Anor? Like the second best card in the deck after Tamiyo, I'd say. Amulet also insane, better than Expressive Iteration for me. Oh, and Spike, it was actually surprisingly good. There are no good 2 mana counter spells in Historic, which I've always thought it was a problem because you don't have a counter spell. But this card overperformed. It's very good in the early turns, just spending 1 energy, and it can also be good later when you have a lot of energy. And this deck produces a lot of energy. So overall, I would score this deck with 7.5 out of 10. I think the deck is powerful. It has to be refined a little bit more. I think it's not as good as, for example, the Boros strategy. But again, in terms of fun, it's a 10 out of 10. It's really, really my kind of deck and very enjoyable playing all these wizards and all these draw cards and everything. So I really recommend it if you want to have a good time and also have a deck which is reasonably powerful to climb the ladder. So this is all, and see you on the next video.